out of New Orleans, Louisiana, 11 escaped inmates. There is a manhunt underway at this hour.
Hey y'all, Chatelle Red, the grown-ass teenager in the building. Inmates escaped out of a New Orleans jail. Let's watch the footage and then we're gonna get into it.
The video is jaw-dropping. 10 men running toward freedom through the wide-open doors of the jail's loading dock. Here's the area in the daytime where vans carrying inmates go in and out all the time. But the question is, how did the gang get this far?
They had help. This was coordinated.
Cameras inside the jail show 2 inmates yanking on a cell door just after midnight. The only set of eyes on this section of the jail, a civilian technician assigned to monitor the camera, had left to get something to eat. Inside the cell, the inmates had cut a hole hidden behind a toilet, a job that jail leaders say could have taken days or weeks to accomplish. Outside, they climbed a wall. Some had blankets to cushion the razor wire on top. And once over the wall, they were on the edge of Interstate 10, making it across one by one to parts unknown.
This is a public safety issue first and foremost. There's much more than meets the eye.
New Orleans officials releasing these photos from inside the cell where 10 men are believed to have escaped through the wall overnight, prompting a massive search. The photos show a dislodged toilet inside one of the cells and the words "too easy" scribbled above, pointing to a hole where they believe to have escaped.
There are 1,400 people in this jail, over the city council 1250 limit. So can you monitor every single person every day? No, we don't have the bodies to do that.
Deputies discovered the men were missing during a routine head count that prompted the jail to issue emergency protocols. Officials believe the toilet could not be removed with bare hands, suggesting someone inside the jail system may have helped the inmates unscrew it with the power tool.
We have reason to believe that there was some assistance with this. That's why we're thoroughly investigating. We placed 3 individuals on administrative leave pending the outcome of this investigation.
24-year-old DeKennon Dennis, the Orleans Parish Sheriff's Office confirms he was located on Dale Street in Gentilly Ridge tonight.
And Robert Moody was recaptured around 7:30 tonight. The Sheriff's Office provided this photo of him in custody. He was arrested in the 3500 block of 2nd Street in Central City after a Crime Stoppers tip.
And the third escapee apprehended is 20-year-old Kendall Miles. He was caught by Troop NOLA of State Police this morning. He was the first escapee captured. The Orleans Parish Sheriff's Office says he was hiding under a car at the Hotel Montleone parking garage. And police are still searching for the other 7 inmates.
These are the men who are still on the run, all facing serious charges. They are Antoine Massey, Corey Boyd, Gary Price, Leo Tate, Jermaine Donald, Derek Groves, and Linton Van Buren. Crime Stoppers is offering a $2,000 reward for tips that lead to an arrest, and the FBI is offering $5,000.
How do 10 inmates escape at one time? That big ass hole that they made. First of all, the message that they left on the wall, too easy, very disrespectful. Very disrespectful. They telling y'all niggas y'all gotta do better. That means that they are not doing proper searches, because when you go and do those daily searches, you're also checking like the common area. You're checking the walls. If they got posters up, you're supposed to rip it down. But if you want to be nice, you got to at least fill your hands across it and make sure that it's nothing, or lift it up and look underneath it and make sure that they not digging no hole under there or nothing. You're supposed to shake things, and if it moved, then you know something wrong. And every day you're supposed to do a security check and write it in the logbook. The lady, I don't remember who she is, but talking about that we have 1,400 inmates, and that's over the 1250 limit that they're supposed to have. That's no excuse. If you got 1250 or 1,400, like, that's still no excuse for what just happened. And yes, somebody helped them, because you seen the cut. It was like a perfect cut. Somebody brought in some tools for them. That be happening. Did y'all not see the movie Escape from Dannemora? I think it's on Netflix. It's this CO was messing with an inmate and she helped them escape. She brought them in tools and shit. Somebody brought in one of those tin, some tools. Once you bring them in something one time, they're going to hold that against you and use it to blackmail you into bringing more stuff in. It could be something so simple. They be doing shit like that to test you. They'll ask for something that's not really illegal. I mean, it's all illegal. If it doesn't come from the facility, it's illegal. But they'll ask you for something that's not so serious to test you. And if you bring that in, they got you. That's it. It's over. They suspended 3 people already. It's probably the 2 officers that was working there that night where they escaped from. And probably that one who was supposed to be watching the video. He probably got suspended too. But if it's normal practice for them to leave their post and go get something to eat without having a meal relief, then he's in the clear. But if he was supposed to wait for a meal relief to relieve him and he just went on his own, he's done. He's done. He probably won't get his job back from suspension if he was one of the ones that was suspended. Because like I said, if that's normal practice, that's normal practice. But they get you like that too. They do some shit that's normal practice, but it ain't in the books. You know what I'm saying? And then they'll write you up for doing some shit that they do on the regular just to cover their ass because it's not by the books. At least 3 was caught already. That's good. You know, like 2 of them, I think, went to the French Quarters. Like, why would you go to the French Quarters? For those who don't know, if you've never been to New Orleans, the French Quarters is the tourist area. It's where all the hotels is. Because she said the Mon Alone. And I know that hotel, I've seen that hotel, is right there by Bourbon Street. Because I go to New Orleans every year for Essence. And I know that name of that hotel. Like, why would y'all go to the tourist area? It's mad police there. That's like somebody escaping off of Rikers Island and going to Times Square. And one of them got caught. One of them got caught by the Crime Stoppers tip. Yeah, of course. They offering $5,000 for y'all. Yeah, a lot of people is out there broke. $5,000 could change somebody's entire life if you invest it properly. You feel me? Y'all as good as caught, all y'all. Y'all is as good as caught for that 5 G's, baby. They wild out. They should have had a plan because apparently y'all had time. Y'all didn't call y'all peoples and have a plan. Like, yo, pick me up after such and such. Because y'all didn't do that. Y'all didn't cut that out in one day. Remove the sink and cut. Y'all took a little while for that. Yeah, them other 7, they in the wind probably. If they smart, they probably the only ones that had somebody to come and pick their asses up. But that's it, y'all. I'll see y'all next time. Later.